I don't know where Adam's at. All right, I'm gonna get going. How we doing today, class? Awesome, Mr. Fitzgerald here. Last time, I think I had everybody but V in my last class, and we actually did a class on diffusing conflict. I don't know if anyone remembers that or was in my class. I think Chantel, were you in my class for that? We did like rock, paper, scissors. Were you for that?
No.
Anyways, my last facilitation, I did a class on diffusing conflict. Does anybody know what conflict is? Can anyone define that? Raise their hand or just speak in the chat. Just talk.
Something you don't want.
Something you don't want. Some like a disagreement between two people or something like that.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So for our brief, real quick, what I want to talk about is we're gonna play a quick little game called Instigator. All right. So I'll need one volunteer to kind of turn around and like not be able to hear us. And then when they come back after about 25 seconds, everybody on the screen is going to be doing like kind of the same thing. And that person who volunteers to like turn away has to guess who instigated it. Like who's the cause of it. So who wants to be the volunteer to kind of dip away for a second? No cheating. All right, V, no cheating. What you're going to do is just count to about 25. And when you come back, we'll all be doing something. And you got to tell us who's doing what. All right?
All right, good? I'll turn my volume down.
All right, turn your volume down and back away. All right, don't look either. All right. Does anybody want to instigate something? Or I can do it. Who wants to be the instigator? You just gotta like, let's say we're all like rubbing their beard or something, and then maybe we could all like copy him when he comes back. So we'll all be doing that, and then whatever he says, we'll all just say it back at him. All right.
Okay.
Let's see who we get. If he can guess me, he probably won't guess me right away.
All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. No one started anything. I don't know.
No one started
Instigator.
anything.
No, so I'm trying to find the instigator. I mean, I thought I saw Derek doing this first. So he might be. I think you might be the instigator because Tom always does it.
I think you might be the instigator because Tom only does what?
Tom always does this. This is his thing. He got the beard. Like, he's just like, what's up, cuz?
He got the beard. So who do you got?
Chantel is like looking at everyone and she's like, oh, crap. I forgot.
Maybe that's the play.
I did.
Maybe that was the play. Maybe she started.
I don't know. She's like, oh, wait, we got to start. That's how she gave me the, like.
So who do you think?
I'm gonna go with Derek. I'm gonna go with you, sir.
Good job. All right. So for that, being the brief, when we talk about conflict, why do you think you need to be a good, like, I wouldn't say like instigator finder, but why do you want to be at, like, for what we're going to do for teaching, where can that come into play? Like being able to.
I would say, like, from experience of clinicals in elementary and also middle school where I did the internships, you have to, like, have eyes all around. And you have to kind of, like, it will be hard if you don't know who did what because you don't want to blame anyone. But, like, kind of having that knowledge that, like, I'm pretty sure, like, kind of like right now, Chantel forgot to do this, but like maybe that was a part of it. And like, see, I knew like Derek, I was like, yeah, I think Derek started this, but like have that in your mind. Don't blame right away. And like, I don't know, it helps with kind of resolving that conflict.
It's good to have a good idea and figure out, where something might be coming from. You don't want to just jump to conclusions, but
Yeah.
it can give you that ability to figure out, all right, there's conflict. So usually if there's an instigation of something, then the next thing that comes along is conflict, which we defined as what?
A problem between two people
A problem between, it could be between more than two
or
people, but
more than two.
yeah,
Yeah.
an issue. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about conflict and conflict resolution. So what is conflict? How does it arise? Well, what's a tool that we can use to stop conflict? So does everyone have a piece of paper and pen or something to write with?
Yes,
If
sir.
you don't, just have like your phone or something, or you can type it in your own chat if you want, or just remember. But anyways, we're gonna talk first. We're gonna just talk about a conflict. So I would like a volunteer to role play with me real quick.
Yeah, I got you. If
All
you
right.
want to. Oh
So
no, Chantel.
I know V's always down, so that's good. I'm glad you're in here. All right, V, listen. The whole conflict is you have a big important clinical tomorrow. It's your first clinical. You got to get up super early, and I'm your brother, and we share the same bathroom, and you got to get up super early and take a shower before. And I'm usually the guy up early in the shower before you got to go. So you come to me the night before and just say, hey, I got a huge school thing tomorrow. Can I get the shower first? Is that okay? And me and you agree. So you wake up in the morning, you come to the bathroom, door's locked, I'm in the shower. What do you do now? What do you say? You pound on the door, and what do you do next?
Like, I would say, brother, you told me you had an agreement. You said like I'll be in the shower, not
Hey,
you. I
listen,
got this important thing going on.
Hey, Pipsqueak, dude, you're the kid, man. I got 5 years on you. I got 5
Doesn't
years.
matter.
You're gonna
You
have to wait in the
agreed.
shower, or you're
You
gonna
got
have to
five
go
years. You're a
dirty.
man.
Look,
If you got 5 years on me, you're a man. You gotta
real talk,
resolve these
real talk, little bro.
correctly.
I meant not to be in here, and I totally forgot. I woke up, Pipsqueak. Here's the deal. You're just gonna have to
And you
wait.
gotta be a mature adult, brother.
I'm mid soap right
You gotta be
now.
a
I'm not
mature.
getting out. I got
You're
soap
my role
everywhere.
model. I thought
You're not
I
getting.
gotta look up
Hey,
to you, man. Not.
you look up to me. All right, let
But
me
I
get.
appreciate you understanding that you did the wrong deed. I appreciate that.
Listen here. I
Respect
never
that.
do wrong. Okay,
Hurry up.
mistakes are mistakes. All right. You're
Whatever
wrong
you
for
say,
even
brother.
being.
I mean,
You're
if you
wrong
think
for
you
even
don't do
bothering my
wrong,
shower. You should have just known. Anyways,
man, I wish I was adopted. What?
I wish you were adopted too. Anyways, actually, you were adopted. All right. So obviously, there's a conflict there. A little back and forth. Was there any resolution to our conflict? Did we resolve anything? Did we come to? Is V taking his shower yet, or no? Is he gonna be late?
No.
All right, so we had zero resolution. Really, we just had an argument, right? That's how most conflicts go, right? So how do we have that not happen? How do we not just have an argument instead of with that conflict? What do we have to do?
I mean, in that situation, I would go to my parent and go like, "Yo, we had an agreement. I'm gonna be late. Can you get him like someone who has more power over my brother?"
That's a butt whipping later if you narc.
You tell
Oh,
Phil.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what they
I would
say about
If
say
I have a
snitches, right?
clinical,
You know what they say about snitches, right?
they get stitches.
Yeah.
No, I
I
think
mean,
you
I'm
should have took a bath. I mean, you should have took a shower that night. You should have took a shower that night, or if you really, 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 really like dirty, You can do a bird bath.
Bird bath.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Well, those are a couple ideas for
but you
resolution.
agreed that
So-
if you came in agreement with that
Alone, you
person,
could just use
So
chlorine.
obviously within the conflict, right, Tom? So between me and V, did we have any resolution during our conflict?
No, but
All
just
right.
sarcasm and just.
What's the
name it.
next? Was there anybody angry enough that we'd have to diffuse anger? Like usually, if somebody's real angry, you gotta diffuse the anger before you can go with resolution. So, do you think anybody was angry enough, Tom, to like have to go into an anger diffusement stage?
I don't think so.
Yeah, V didn't seem that mad. So that was kind of what I talked about last time. If you ever have conflict and there's anger going on at first, you have to diffuse that anger. But now we'll skip that step since V was like, V's pretty easy going. I'm pretty sure you had no lunch money growing up. But I'm kidding. But V is such a good guy. He's like, brother, how could you? But I'm not mad. All right. So let's talk
brother.
about what kind of resolution. So if we're going to talk about what we could do, because we need to be good conflict resolutioners, is what we'll call it. We're going to talk about what's called the ABCDE conflict resolution model. So that's where I wanted you to write this down. A, B, C, D, and E. So the A is ask what the problem is. So V comes to me. Hey, big brother, I'm mad at you. My next step would be A. And then B is brainstorm possible solutions. That can be done usually together. Then you got to choose one. That's the C. D is do it, Nike. And the last one, E, is evaluate and make adjustments, right? So anytime you make a decision, you always want to be reevaluating. All right, so.
Could you repeat the last two? I'm sorry.
Do it. So the D is do it, and the E is evaluate and make adjustments. Right? So ask the problem, brainstorm, choose one, do it, evaluate. So here's the deal. Tom, who's better at conflict resolution, you or Chantel?
Who's better?
Who do you think can resolve a conflict better? You good at that? We know V can.
I can. Yeah.
All right. Do you remember the scenario? And Chantel, are you able to role play with me a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna replay the same exact scenario, but this time Tom's the one that has class. And Chantel, you're the mean sister that took the bathroom early because you know you got to get that hair just right early, just right. Okay. So, Tom, you knock on the door. Sis, I thought I told you last night I needed the shower. But here's what I want to happen. Instead of just the back and forth, I want you two guys to use those skills. Start with the A. So, Tom, why don't you say what you're going to say? You're at the door. Boom. Go ahead.
So, Sister Chantel, I told you yesterday, we had a discussion that we have to compromise and I have to wake up early and take my shower before you do. And you said, okay.
Well, I have a meeting this morning and I gotta do my hair. I got to shower. So I'm sorry to tell you, but I made it to the bathroom first.
Ooh. Do you have a problem, Tom?
The problem is she never told me she had a meeting last night.
Okay. So Chantel, use your A and do what the A says and see if this helps, Tom.
So let's ask the problem.
Yeah.
So how can we work this out? What do you need me to do?
Ask first before you brainstorm solutions. Just ask, what's the problem? Tom, what is the problem?
Oh, what's the problem, Tom? Like, what's the problem we have here?
The problem is you're telling me you're going to let me shower first and you showered first the next day. That's the problem.
Okay. So now you can take the cold off with that if you want to apologize a little bit and just say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry for whatever the mistake.
Well, you're right.
If you're not sorry. You don't have to.
Huh?
What is your next step? You can continue to conflict if you want, or you can resolve and ask for some solutions.
Well, okay, so I'm going. Well, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'll be out in like 2 minutes. I just need to finish curling this last piece of hair.
Last piece of hair.
That's very good. So that's a solution, is get out right away. And then what maybe you could ask, so what can we do next time for this not to happen? Something like that.
I'd probably tell her, like, can we like talk about this more after we come back? Something like that.
Yeah. So one solution you have is, Chantel, just to get out in a minute, even though you're not completely ready. 2, what's another solution that you could have for next time maybe? Would you take like go ahead.
I'm trying to think of something.
Maybe communicate
Wake up
earlier.
Huh?
Yeah, communicate.
I could have woke up earlier than him.
Right. Communicate
if I
better.
knew I had a last meeting.
Right. Communicate better, make a schedule, do something different. So you guys you chose one. Chantel, you were getting out. Chantel, you got out, so you did it. And then we evaluated and said, hey, for next time we can make adjustments or do something different. Right? So that's the A, B, C, D, and E model for conflict resolution. Remember what conflict is. If there's a lot of anger, there's going to be no resolution until you diffuse that. So remember that step. And then make sure that you can recognize when there's an issue, okay? So for my debrief, real quick, I want to see if we have any conflict that needs to be resolved. If not, we're going to do what's called brainstorming and working together. So that's the next step. So a lot of times when you have brainstorming and working together, you can have conflict. So real quick, just because I'm sure we have to get to class, all I want everyone to do is tell me what your favorite food is. Got to be like a normal favorite food, nothing crazy. What, V, what's your favorite food?
Normal favorite food, I would be like kind of like a Greek dish. I don't know if I could
Nothing
do
crazy now,
that, but
V.
it's
Just
like
a normal,
green
like,
beans and
like a normal, like something we all eat.
like okay, I'll do a pita with gyro.
Oh, so okay,
Fries
gyro.
inside of it, like a real Greek pita.
Y'all had a gyro before, right? All right, V.
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Tom said something.
I just said, yeah, I've had that before.
All right, you had a gyro. So what's your favorite? What's your food? Just pick a food, like something.
Mine's taco.
Tacos? All right, we got gyros, tacos. Chantel, what do you got?
Steak.
Gyros, tacos, steak, and I'll put up pizza. All right, so as a group, we need to collaborate real quick. We got to eliminate one. Who's coming off the island? We got steak, pizza, tacos, gyros. We all got to agree. Huh?
Gyro.
Gyros out. We all got to agree. Tom, what do you say?
I'm leaning on pizza, man. Pizza is like too basic to me.
Pizza's basic.
I had pizza so much.
Tom, Chris, what do you got? V.
I'm with Tom on that. Pizza's pretty basic unless you're in a different country, but yeah.
Pizza, man, it could be it could be changed. What about you, Chantel? Do you agree pizza, or are you still on
I guess.
You're just I'll fight with you if you want.
Pizza, yeah, pizza fine. I'll get rid of the pizza.
All right, so 3 against 1, we'll get rid of pizza. All right, so we got gyros, we got tacos, and we've got steak. With the steak, huh? All right, now we gotta get rid of another.
Pretty common too.
All right, let's get rid of one real quick. Let's go.
I'd say steak because steak's pretty common.
Gyro.
Steak gone. Gyro's gone. What do we got, Chantel?
Gyro.
Gyro.
I gotta go.
You out. V's out. All right, so Chantel and Tom, you're V and V are out. Can't even argue our own food. So you got steak and you got tacos. What are we getting rid of?
I thought you could get
Oh,
any
he
meat.
said go
Any
end it and
unpaid
come
pay.
back.
Huh?
He said to end the facilitation.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
deal
he has
was if y'all got
important
an
news or
argument,
something.
you could have used your conflict resolution skills there with the debrief to figure out what you
I
wanted.
give it.
Get what I was doing there?
I get it.
Get the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but
all right,
stay
so-
going just like I know because steak goes with everything: potatoes,
yeah,
vegetables,
you're good
anything.
on.
Steak.
I said steak too. I'll end it. Y'all
All
have
right, see
an
y'all.
amazing day. Thank you.